Vladimir Kozlov, really sorry I can't say the name right, leader of the Slavic faction in Beyond Earth. And your faction is the perfect example of when the writers say they are breaking new ground and doing things never been tried before, they were completely full of themselves. Because when they aren't copying Alpha Centauri, they're straight up copying history. Because you are just a sci-fi USSR. You even have the same borders as them. Like, realistically, I think that Athens should be playing every time I talk about you. But it's quite obvious. I don't think you're communist this time, but dude, you reference the USSR so much. Speaking of referencing things, you, my friend, are a Russian cosmonaut. You even use that word. And quite frankly, you are incredibly boring as a leader. Not bad, just boring. You have about as much personality as the leader of Brasilia has. And on top of that, you openly, dude, you just have way less personality. Just replace you with the first man to go out into space. Now, that would have been more interesting. But overall, no one asked me for faction designs. As far as your actual faction bonus goes, it's actually pretty good. It doesn't seem like much at the start, but it's quite powerful. Being able to have tons of extra strategic resources and discount orbital units is nothing to squawk at. It's incredibly powerful. Now, most people don't seem to realize what orbital units are in this game because they're used to the Civ 5 mindset, so they don't forget orbital units exist except for the solar collector. But actually, with careful planning and just a little bit of forethought, you can be truly powerful with the orbital layer, and you allow that to be done with great ease and power, and it can't be understated. And ultimately, I see you go down supremacy a lot, and you tend to be fairly warmongery, not overwhelmingly so, but a little bit. And also, looking at your leader faction, it kind of makes sense. You're an explorer and want to spread out the galaxy and all that jazz, and honestly, that makes a whole lot of sense given everything. Ultimately, though, you're an okay faction. Pretty fun, can't complain, and there is some appeal in playing Space Russia. Ultimately, though, you're just kind of there, but I can't complain. You are a perfectly serviceable faction, so, not bad. Yeah. Hey, why don't you hit that sub button? You're gonna become a subscriber. Get to see my content quicker. Wouldn't that be nice? I bet so.